Okay, let's come to this point of trolling. Ushna की कुछ statements हैं जो कि वो रात को 12 बजे के बाद tweet में लिख देती है और उसके बाद उन statements
When I have not slept, मुझे chronic insomnia भी है जब मैं 36 घंटे 72 hours नहीं सोती और मेरी Insta stories पे आ रहा होता है like 72 hours have not slept, 48 hours have not slept, so usually that delirium. But G, please continue.
हाँ, तो सबसे पहले should we start from Pizza Boy controversy? What happened?
I think that was like, okay, so it's not so much as to Ushna क्या कहती है. I feel like it's also कि क्या चीज किस तरह से ली जाती है और उसको किस तरह से perpetuate किया जाता है और spread out किया जाता है. There was nothing wrong with the Pizza Boy tweet. Absolutely. I had to make a video clearing it out. But what was it? I mean, am I a bully? Anybody who's known me, जो मेरे followers मुझे जानते हैं और कई दफा जब मैं tweet करती हूँ तो मेरे ज़हन में होता है कि जो लोग मुझे जानते हैं पहले से follow कर रहे हैं वो जानते हैं कि मैं किस तरह की हूँ. They know me because they've been following और अब मैं realize नहीं करती कि जो लोग headlines पढ़ते हैं वो तो they obviously don't know me. So the Pizza Boy thing was literally this effort कि this boy comes to my house all the time and he was scared of my dog who's very friendly by the way. And वो डर रहा था तो मैंने कुत्ते को पकड़ा था और मैंने कहा बेटा शाबाश मर्द बनो आ जाओ रख दो. तो वो हंस के बहादुर बन के उसने रख दिया पिज्जा and he left. That's it. So on the way back, I as a feminist was thinking कि why did I say that? मर्द बनो मैंने क्यों कहा? Then I realized कि हर कोई कहता है, मेरे सेट पे कहते हैं लोग, जो भी इस वक्त कहे कि उन्होंने ये टर्म ना कही है ना सुनी है तो झूठ बोल रहा है. घरों में बाप कहते हैं बच्चों को, भाइयों को कहा जाता है, नेबर्स को कहा जाता है. मेरे सेट पे मैं कोई 10 करोड़ दफा सुनती हूँ दिन में शाबाश मर्द बनो उठा लो मर्द की जवानगी दिखाओ और ये उठाओ लाइट उठाओ और ये उठाओ. सो इट्स अ वेरी कॉमन थिंग टू से. और वो चीज क्योंकि मैं
so much pressure on मर्द यार
and so much pressure. So because I said it very normally because आप जहाँ जिस environment में रहते हैं आप जो चीज सुनते हैं वो फिर आपकी जबान पे आ जाती है. So जब मैंने चीज कही मैंने सोचा why did I say this? This is not me. Why am I putting these gender roles? औरत भी रख सकती है. So to highlight that particular issue, I tweeted it because Twitter का मकसद शायद यही है interaction और conversations शुरू करना और सवाल पूछना और चीजें state करना. वो I went to sleep. मैं सुबह उठी तो it was like Ushna Shah is bullying a pizza boy and then the trolls came at me like no one's business. And of course, मैंने दूसरी tweets भी रखी कि I am trying to raise a question कि why do we say this? But nobody reads the full article. Nobody reads the other tweets. People just read headlines.
Yeah.
And that became Ushna Shah is bullying. If I was bullying somebody, use your heads. Why would I tweet about it? Are you?
Exactly.
And I'm the same person who stands. I hate click culture. I hate mean girls. I hate people. Like I've stood up. Remember that girl who was being bullied once for saying the wrong English or something and she was getting trolled? This is 5-6 years back. I was standing up for her. I was making videos. So I am against bullying. But of course, the media needed something. And what that one gosh forsaken tweet did is that it made a lot of the media folks realize कि अच्छा जब ये troll होती है तो बहुत hits होती हैं and she is giving us ammo because ये अपनी चीजें filter करके नहीं कहती. So इसकी कोई भी चीज हम गोल घुमा के headline बना दें और हमें hits मिलेंगी और हम फिर and she'll get trolled and who cares if she gets trolled, will get hits, but they know exactly what they're doing. When they misinterpret something I say and they turn it into like a ridiculous headline, they know what they're doing, Ifat. They know exactly what they're doing. They're not reporting. And the people reading are never going to go into the details of that tweet or the details of that article or whatnot. They're just going to read a headline.
Bilkul.
And these are the same people who will set you up to be trolled and then talk about mental health and talk about depression and talk about bullying and talk about cybercrime. I'm sorry, but you're the ones who are doing this. For what, a couple of 100,000 hits, you're gonna set so much negativity on a human being? And this has been happening to me since. And it's not fair because I'm not a filtered person. I am who I am. Why should I be filtered? Am I a politician? क्या मेरा ट्विटर सिर्फ ये लिखने के लिए आ गया कि I condemn this and I condone this and मतलब I'm not a journalist, I'm not a politician. My Twitter is supposed to be for my thoughts and my frank discussions with my fans.
I totally agree.
I am not
It's Ushna, whatever she thinks.
I'm not a manufactured piece. It's a different job to be an artist and it's it's a different job to be a celebrity. I'm an artist. I can't be a celebrity. You know, we can move on to the next tweets and I'll keep explaining. Please continue.
Okay. And second, उसके बाद अभी recently you just said कि काश मैं कंगना होती.
I did not say that. I mean.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I want to go back even. Can we go and talk
Which
about...
I don't mind because I really appreciate her.
I think she's a brilliant actress, but if we go back to that doctor's tweet, because that, since we're talking about it and I don't discuss these things, this is very important.
Okay.
Do you remember I had tweeted something about doctors dancing or something?
Yeah,
right?
you did.
Okay. And that turned into, and this is so harrowing and this especially really bothers me. So my Twitter ka idea is to be able to have a conversation. Ironically, no, but this wasn't, because the irony of this is I had not made a point yet. I was the one sharing those doctors' videos because I thought they were great. Two of my best friends are doctors. You know, I was making videos and on a drive to create hazmat suits and all of that for doctors. For goodness sake, I'm not against doctors. That's such a disgusting and ridiculous thing to say about somebody. What had happened is while I was sharing these videos, I came across a very sort of long one. And it seemed like it was very heavily choreographed. And I, to myself, thought, okay, you know, this seems like it's taking a lot of time. And also, God forbid, if my loved one was in an ICU, in critical care, and I came outside and I saw people doing these choreographed dances, I might find it kind of insensitive and hurtful. And I'm not the only person who thinks this. There are petitions against NHS in London. There's an article on BBC also where people are saying, dude, my mother's dying of cancer. Why are doctors dancing here? But on one hand, I do believe they're working 12-hour shifts, 30-hour shifts, I'm sorry. They're
and
seeing people die. They deserve breaks.
Yeah.
They do. So this was in the tweet I wrote. On one hand, I believe doctors deserve these breaks, of course. And on the other, you know, these seem like they're taking a lot of precious times. What are your thoughts? So I wanted to hear people's thoughts and form an opinion.
My thoughts are it's okay. It's okay if they are dancing for 5 minutes among this disaster.
I think that's fine too.
It's okay for me.
I think it's okay as a citizen to raise a question. And I'm not condemning their dances at all. In the tweet, it says, I believe they deserve this. But the idea is, as a citizen, you're allowed to raise questions.
Bilkul.
And you're allowed
I agree.
So if for one second, while I'm sharing those videos myself and while I'm supporting doctors, I'm saying that I do believe they have the right to do this, but what about this angle of this? Tell me what you think, right? That was the tweet.
Okay.
That tweet turned into Ushna Shah does not think doctors deserve breaks while saving lives. In the tweet, I'm saying they deserve breaks, by the way. But that got twisted into something. That got turned into something extremely vile and malicious. I had doctors calling me from all over the world. I had people messaging me, hating me, when I never said anything like this. So now I'm thinking, when did and I had to issue another apology when I did not say anything of that sort at all. It's a normal question that a human and a citizen of this world is allowed to have. It's not like I'm criticizing it. I'm asking a question, like, what do you think about this angle of things while we're loving this? And it got turned into, let's bash Ushna Shah. And of course, nobody reads the full tweet, nobody reads the full explanation, nobody opens the article. सिर्फ एक तस्वीर होती है, एक headline होती है, जो कि कुछ भी हो सकती है, उसका कोई भी एंगल हो सकता है, और वो वाइल्ड फायर की तरह स्प्रेड की जाती है. और एक बहुत बड़ी उष्णा शाह बुल्स आया है जो चीजें फिल्टर करके एक सियासतदान की तरह तो कहेगी नहीं, बिकॉज वो चीज मैं नहीं हूँ. So it's ridiculous. And then since then something else happens, and then something else happens, and something else happens. कुछ चीजें
Hadika आ गई.
The Hadika thing. Okay, that I will take responsibility for because I shouldn't have voiced that opinion loudly. कि मुझे आयमा बेग की आवाज सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है इस वक्त. Firstly,
well, why not?
Who the hell has not sat there and said कि यार rock and roll is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
यार वो अली अज़मत के ज़माने के बाद जो rock का हाल है वो नहीं रहा.
Exactly.
यार वो आतिफ के बाद वो music वो नहीं रहा. As a fan लोग कहते हैं ना?
बिल्कुल कहते हैं.
So as a fan, I think I'm allowed to say कि आजकल की singers पीछे रह गई, आयमा और क्यों भी आगे लेंगे. और जब मैं आजकल की कहती हूँ, मेरे जहन में हर सिंगर नहीं आ रही, मेरे जहन में आ रही है जो इस वक्त 3-4 टॉप में who are making OSTs. वही सिंगर्स है जिनको मैं continuously support करती हूँ. कोई पत्थर पे लकीर, कोई amend.
That Ushna is my favorite actress, तो उसका ये मतलब नहीं I'm saying बाकी बुरी.
Exactly. So if I'm saying कि the rest are not sounding that great, मुझे अगर कोई कहे कि, और बड़े लोग कहते हैं कि यार मैं तो सिर्फ सज्जल और सबा कमर के ड्रामे देखती हूँ, बाकी मुझे नहीं समझ आती पाकिस्तानी ड्रामों की. अब इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि मैं एक पिटिशन खोलूंगी दुनिया की हर एक्ट्रेस की जो फौत भी हो गई हैं, जिन्होंने काफी देर से कुछ रिलीज नहीं किया, काम नहीं किया, जो एल्डरली भी हैं, जो सपोर्ट में भी हैं, कि भाई बताओ इस औरत को कि हम भी बहुत एक्ट्रेसेस हैं. इट डजंट मीन दैट एट ऑल. I would laugh. I would say, great, you like her dramas right now. ये 6 महीने पहले मैं फायजा मुजाहिद के बारे में भी कह रही थी. And then this turned into a feminist movement. कि she's against women. Are you out of your mind? No, it's not a feminist movement. I believe Aima is also a woman. QB is also a woman. Faiza is also a woman. 4 साल पहले when Momina Mustahsan was releasing new music, she's also a woman. I was supporting her just as much. कोमल रिजवी को मैंने बहुत support किया, Elizabeth Rai को support किया. इस वक्त मैंने जज्बात में आके मैं सोई नहीं हुई थी. I liked Aima's song. I said, यार Aima को लेना चाहिए था. She's amazing. Why did I turn into something so disgusting and big? And why is that such a big deal? And then उसके बाद anything I say gets turned around into such a big thing. या तो मैं जो चीज कहती हूँ उसको misquote करते हैं, या misinterpret करते हैं, या exaggerate करते हैं, या फिर उस पे इतना overreact करते हैं. ये female singer thing was such an overreaction that I thought it was ridiculous. This was a funny conversation.